Daddy loves you, but the following video my viewers are going to watch, you're being a little bit of a pain. Yeah, you're meowing and you're really bothering Daddy. Don't do that again. Hi fans of high quality entertainment. Once again, I'm going to pick 12 CDs from my collection without, looking. I'll feed you tomorrow. She expects to be fed every day. I don't get it. So I'm going to pick 12 CDs and then I'm going to rank them from my least favorite to my favorite and do a little mini review. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not looking. 7. I'm not looking. 8, 9, 10. 11, and then a special album that I'm including, and I'll talk about that in a second. So if there's any like greatest hits or, it depends. If it's like a compilation, then I'll pick something else. But here we go. Elvis Costello, Punch the Clock. Alice Cooper, School's Out. Yeah, this is a greatest hits, Joe Cocker, so I'll pick something else. Sorry, Joe. The Bee Gees. Not that I'm laughing at the Bee Gees. David Bowie, Never Let Me Down. Grand Funk Railroad, Caught in the Act. A live album, but I'll include it. Another live album. Led Zeppelin, How the West Was Won. Pretenders, their debut. Sonic Kicks, Paul Weller. Neil Young, Landing on Water. Yeah, another greatest hits. Iggy Pop, so I'll get something else. I picked another live album. I don't want to do... I've got a couple already. Genesis, Invisible Touch. The Kinks, Muswell Hillbillies. Captain Beefheart, Bat Chain Puller. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And like I said, there's one special one that I'm going to include. What's that? 3 more? Okay, I can do that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 3. Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. Sparks, Pulling Rabbits Out of a Hat. Ooh, and Frank Zappa, The Grand Wazoo. So 15, and like I said, one of them I'm just including because there's something to say about it. Whew. So yeah, the album I've included in this because it's coming up this Saturday, which is, I guess, Record Store Day. I don't go out on Record Store Day myself. But last night, I had a chat with some Sparks fans. And it'll be posted on Saturday, and it is about the 45th anniversary of Sparks' #1 in Heaven, which I guess is coming out on vinyl, colored vinyl, along with an album that they produced around the same time by this female singer called Noel, dancing, what's it called? Yeah, Is There More to Life Than Dancing? That's it. So yeah, stay tuned for that on Saturday. So I will be back to rank these 15 albums from my least favorite to my favorite. Remember, as always, to like the video. Unless you dislike it, then dislike it. That's okay. And leave a comment below once you've watched the whole video. Don't cheat. And make sure you're subscribed. Thank you. And also make sure you're subscribed to my other channel, Larry Graves ASMR. Just today I posted another reaction list, 35 best rock mustaches. All right, here we go. That took me about 2 minutes to rank them. So my least favorite out of the 15 is Genesis Invisible Touch. I never play this. I mean, the song Invisible Touch is okay, a bit too poppy for me. I prefer early Genesis. You know, Tonight, Tonight, Tonight. In Too Deep is good. Domino is pretty good. But yeah, I don't play this very often. I would give this 6 out of 10. Number 14. I don't play this very often, but it's not, I think it's a tad underrated, because I used to think, oh, this is terrible, you know, from reading reviews, but when I finally got to listen to it, it was good. David Bowie, Never Let Me Down. He really let us down with this album. It is one of my least favorite, but yeah, Day In, Day Out is not one of my favorites. But other than that, like I said, I don't play it very often, so I don't even remember some of these songs. But the last time I played it for ranking the David Bowie albums, I enjoyed it. So I would give this 7 out of 10. Number 13, just like Steve from All the World's a Stage, he mentioned this in a recent video I did. Yeah, I can't totally get into this, and I love this band. I just need to listen to it more, I guess. But I've been trying. The Kinks' Muswell Hillbillies. I love all their early albums. And, you know, Lola versus Power Man. And this is the follow-up. And I've played it maybe 4 or 5 times, and it's not like I don't enjoy it, but it's just, it doesn't resonate with me like some of the other Kinks albums like Arthur. So I'll give it a 7 out of 10 for now. But I'll keep listening. Number 12. Yeah, this one is half really good and half kind of mediocre for me. Elvis Costello and the Attractions, Punch the Clock. It starts out really strong. I love the first half. Let 'Em All Talk. Every Day I Write the Book is excellent. The Greatest Thing, Shipbuilding. And then, yeah, it kind of just peters out near the end. Pills and Soap and The World and His Wife. But like I said, the first, there's some really strong songs on this, so I would give it a 7 out of 10. Notice how serious I am? I'm not always this serious about music. Just joking. Whew. Okay. 15, 14, 13, 12. Number 11. I always forget if I rated this. 7 out of 10. Yeah, 7 out of 10 still. Number 11, a pretty good live album. Not as good as their first one, but still, it's pretty impressive. Grand Funk Railroad, Caught in the Act. You know, some more poppy-ish songs on here like The Locomotion, but even those are a bit more hard-edged in concert. And they do some of the older stuff too. Heartbreaker. Rock and Roll Soul is really good. The Railroad, We're an American Band, of course. TNUC, Inside Looking Out, Give Me Shelter. Pretty good. I would give this an 8 out of 10. Number 10. This would probably be at the bottom for a lot of you out there, but I think it's underrated, and besides the production, I think the songs are great. It is Neil Young's Landing on Water, a very 80s sounding album with really loud drums, you know, drum machine, I guess, or whatever they're using. Love that picture of Neil. And yeah, Weight of the World, Violent Side, Hippie Dream is awesome. Bad News Beat, Touch the Night. Yeah, I love every song. 9 out of 10. Number 9, one of my favorites of Paul Weller, Sonic Kicks. And I guess he has a new album that's coming out. Yeah, like looking at these song titles, I have so many, like I have them all. So it's hard to keep track of everything, but I just know that anytime I play this, I really enjoy it. So it's definitely a 9 out of 10. Number 8, these are all, yeah, that's right. These are all 10 out of 10. Number 8, Alice Cooper, School's Out. This is the new remastered version, which is superb and comes with a live disc. If that would focus, maybe it won't. There it goes. Yeah, I think this is a tad underrated. It's just a fun album. Number 7, one of the great debut albums, Pretenders. Yeah, Precious, The Phone Call, Up the Neck, Tattooed Love Boys, probably my favorite Pretenders song. Mystery Achievement, just so good. 10 out of 10. This, we talked a little bit about this in the Sparks discussion that you'll be seeing on Saturday if you watch it. I hope you do. Yeah, Sparks Pulling Rabbits Out of the Hat. When this came out, it was a bit disappointing. But in the last few years, I've grown to really love this album. The opening track, Pulling Rabbits Out of the Hat, is one of their best. Love Scenes is really catchy. Progress, With All My Might, should have been I was actually thinking of doing a video, 10 songs that should have been hit singles. And one of them would have been, Would You Shut Up? I'll fix the pillow, I know you can't get up more. She's having problems getting up to window. Never have a cat, I tell you. Yeah, With All My Might, such a great song. It could have been a hit single. 10 out of 10. Oh, all of these are so good. Well, I'm going to switch these because I play the one a lot more than the other, but this is still so good. Led Zeppelin's How the West Was Won. 3 CDs of Led Zeppelin at the top of their game. Just so good. And I switched it with Captain Beefheart's Bat Chain Puller. This was the one that wasn't released for many, many years, so he re-recorded some of these songs. But this is as good as, forget what the other one's called at the moment. Yeah, this was released in 1978, Shiny Beast, and then in brackets, Bat Chain Puller. And then after his passing, sadly, a few years later, this was finally released, and it is excellent. So both of these are favorites of mine for Captain Beefheart. Number 3, I gotta switch these around again, okay? So number 3 is going to be Pink Floyd's The Dark Side of the Moon. I know some people think it's overplayed, but I don't play it that often, but anytime I do play it, I still really enjoy it, and you know, still get something out of it every time I listen to it. It is a classic for a good reason, but it's number 3. Number 2, Frank Zappa, The Grand Wazoo. Yeah, this, along with Hot Rats, are probably, and Bongo Fury, are my favorite Frank Zappa albums. Jazz rock, and it is so good. It's mainly instrumental, and I have played this a lot through the years. And I wasn't seriously planning this to be number 1, but it is. It's number 1 in heaven. Sparks. Yeah. We had a really excellent discussion for just over an hour about this album. And like I said, when it came out in 1979, their previous album, Introducing Sparks, you know, they kept changing their sound almost album by album. And Introducing Sparks was really catchy pop rock. I loved it. And I even had a friend who disliked Sparks with a passion. He bought the album. That's how good it was. And then I was a little concerned, you know, because they were, you know, reading up Sparks are going disco and all that, but this is way beyond disco. It's amazing. It's one of my favorite Sparks albums. And so stay tuned for our chat this Saturday. And that is it. I would love your thoughts on any of these albums in the comment section below. Thank you. Bye.